Hello everybody, it's Lena, and in today's video we are building this ranch for a family that loves animals a lot, and we are of course building this house in the new world of Chestnut Ridge, which we got with the Horse Ranch expansion pack just like I think about a week ago by now, as if when I'm posting this video. But yeah, we are building it on a 30 by 30 lot, and it's like a fairly big house, I would say. So in the main house we've got 4 bedrooms, but then in the barn I've got an additional bedrooms, so 5 in total, and we've got 3 bathrooms, like 2 in the main house, and then there's like a very tiny half bathroom in the barn. So for today's video I really wanted to create a house that could fit every type of animal that we have in the game, because obviously now with the new pack we just got horses and the new mini goats and the mini sheep, so I really wanted to have a house that could fit them, as well as the pets that we got from cats and dogs, like, you know, obviously the cats and the dogs, and then also the animals from cottage living, so a cow and a llama, and also chickens, the bunnies, and also the little birds in the bird tree stump thing, whatever. Yeah, so I really wanted to be able to fit every type of animal on this lot, and I almost kind of like achieved that. So the only kind of animal that you can't have is either a cow or a llama, because I put 1 animal shed and you need to have like 1 animal shed for 1 animal. You can only have 1 in each is a better way to phrase that, I feel like. So you can either have a cow or a llama, but you cannot have both. So I didn't really succeed at my little like a challenge right there, because this lot is kind of small. It is only a 30 by 30, so I did not really have a lot of room to just put that many animal sheds, because they are pretty big and they do take up quite a lot of squares. But yeah, I did manage to fit every other type of animal in here, although you can fit 5/6-ish sims onto this lot, and I also wanted to make sure that you could have at least 2 horses, because I put like 2 horse beds in the barn. So with the like 5 sims, that's 7 sims in total, but I also wanted you to be able to have a cat and a dog, but obviously on top of the 7 sims that is 9 in total. And if you don't play with any mods that allow you to have more than 8 sims, you can't have more than 8 sims, so that's not really possible. But you can almost fit every type of animal on this lot, so I feel like I almost basically completed my challenge, maybe in a way. But yeah, I really want to redo this, or like make another house that could fit every type of animal in another video on a bigger lot, but this was just like all I had time for because I'm real busy at the moment, so that's gonna have to wait. But as I did mention, this is a family ranch, and in the main house we've got those 4 bedrooms. So of course we have the main bedroom for the 2 parents, we've got a teenage bedroom for 1 teen, and an infant bedroom that fits 1 sim as well, and a kids bedroom for 1 kid-sized sim. So those are like the 5 main sims that live here. But then we've got the additional bedroom in the barn, and I was kind of like thinking that that would be the ranch hand. Is that what it's called? Like that new feature, the new job that you can like, well, the new person that you can hire in the game to help out at the ranch. I don't know exactly what it's called because I have not played the game yet. I have not had the time to do that as of right now because I'm busy and I've only built so far. But yeah, I think that's what it's called, and I don't really know if that person lives on the ranch or if they just like come every day and then stay for a few hours and go back to their own home. I don't know if that's how it works, or if they stay at your house and you have to get a bedroom for them. I'm not really sure, but if that is the case, then you do have a bedroom for that ranch hand. And if it's not the case, then you can just like use it as a guest bedroom, or have your grandparents sims live in there or something like that. There's a double bed in that bedroom, so 2 sims can technically live up there on top of the barn, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't really know how the ranch hand works so far because I just have not had time to play yet. If you didn't watch my last video, I did mention that I was going out of town, and this video is also pre-recorded. I think I'm posting this video in about a week, and I've only had 2 days to create videos for the next almost 2 weeks or something like that. So yeah, I have not really had time to play because that has just not been a priority of mine. I've been super busy just like packing and also creating videos and whatever else, so I've been a little bit busy, but it's all good. And this is like the final thing that I'm doing, or at least like the final, I don't know, YouTube related thing that I'm doing this voiceover, and then I just have to finish editing this video, and then I will schedule it, and then I'm done, and I'm gonna be going on vacation tomorrow morning, and that's really cool. As I said in my last video, I'm just gonna be going on a road trip, and I don't know exactly how long I'm gonna be gone because it's like a bit of a spontaneous trip. Not really, like we've had it planned for a long time, but we just don't really know exactly what we're gonna do yet. Like we've got some hotels booked, but we can like easily just like cancel them at a day's notice, so we don't know exactly what we're gonna do yet. We're just like gonna see where the road takes us, I suppose, and see how we feel on the day, I guess. I'm not really sure yet, but yeah, that's just like what fits our family the best right now, just because things have been a little bit like weird lately, so that's just what we're doing. But anyway, before I go off topic and just talk way too much about myself and tell the story that I want to tell in this video, I do just want to say some more things about this house. So the house is like very cozy on the inside. I think it's like very cutesy and very family-esque in that way. It's not super big, but it is like somewhat spacious in a way. Of course, we've got those 5 bedrooms, so that's kind of a lot, but I wouldn't say that the like common rooms are super big. They're just like decently sized, I guess, or something like that. And I had a lot of fun playing around with the new furniture. I did also use quite a lot of it in my last build, but that was only a starter home, so obviously I had a very like tight budget that I had to stick to, and I could not really go out and use a lot of fun items that I really wanted to use, and I couldn't really just go all out, but I could do that in this video for this build. So I really did try a lot of the new items, and I had a really good time with it, and I really do like it. I think the wood on a lot of the objects looks really cool. I think it looks so good, and like the distressed look is just really good in my opinion. I think they really like did a good job on that, and I really like how rustic a lot of the items that we got feel. When I initially like saw the theme for this pack, I thought that I was not gonna like a lot of the items that we got in the build buy mode, but I really do like a lot of them, and I feel like I'm gonna use a bunch of them very often, which I just was not expecting at all, and I think that most of them are super good. The only thing that I can think of like right off the top of my head that I really would have wanted in a horse pack like this one is a rocking horse for the kids and the toddlers to play on, because I remember in The Sims 3 we had one of those, and it was so cute, and I literally put that object in all of my kid and toddler bedrooms because it was just so adorable for your Sims to like pretend that they're riding a real horse when they're just playing on like a rocking horse. It's so cute and so adorable, and I wish we had one of those items in this game as well, because that was just so cute, and I feel like that would have been a fun way to involve the kids with this pack. Although I do know that the kids can also ride the real horses, so that's really cool, but I really would have wanted a rocking horse as well. I feel like that would have been so adorable, and I just really enjoyed it in The Sims 3, so that was just a thing that I really wanted. But anyway, I didn't really think of a story for the Sims that live in this house. All I really know about them and their personalities is that they just love pets and all kinds of animals, which is why they wanted to have every kind of animal that they possibly could have on their lot. So that's just like their personality, and I feel like the parents just work on the ranch and they do like horse competitions. That's how they make their money. And I did also put the nectar making station thing object on the lot in the barn, so you can make some money that way as well. And then I feel like they also just like sell the produce that they get, I guess, I don't know. So that's just how they make their living, I'm guessing. I don't think that they have a regular 9-to-5 job outside of the house, but other than that, I didn't really think too much about their personalities, and I didn't really think about the kids and what they are like and whatnot. But I did, as I said, decide to put an infant in this house, but I highly doubt that the infants can in like any way, shape or form interact with the horses. I would be very surprised if they could, but like pleasantly surprised, but I'm just not expecting it, but I don't know so far, of course, because I have not played the game at all. The only like bit of gameplay that I've done is only when I've play tested this house and then the other house. And when I was play testing this house, I obviously really wanted to like put all of the animals that I could on this lot, because I wanted to see if it would work and whatnot, and it did. It worked perfectly fine. But in my household, I only had one sim, my sim self, and I got so many animals. Like I think I got 8 chickens, I got 1 cow, 2 horses, and probably like around 7 or 8 of the little mini goats and mini sheep. And I don't know why I got that many of them. I feel like I was just expecting them to not be super difficult to take care of, but when I was only one sim, I absolutely could not take care of all of those animals all by myself, because apparently those little like goats and sheep, they require so much care, and they just got so dirty and they got very like miserable, and they said that they were gonna leave soon because they didn't like how I was treating them. But I was just like, I was busy trying to like play test the house, and I just wanted to look at these little babies as they were running around, but they were very, very difficult to take care of, and I was not treating my animals well. But it was so chaotic. Like, I literally had so many animals on this little tiny lot, and I had a lot of bunnies running around because I also put the bunny tree stump, so that it was just like pure chaos. And I really liked it. But I'm so excited to like experience this pack fully when I get back from my trip in a few weeks. I'm so excited to like see what the horses are all about and the little like other animals that we got. I feel like I'm gonna love it a lot. So I'm really excited to see what it's all about, and I cannot wait to experience all of that once I get home again. Anyway though, so I have a story that I want to tell you guys today, and this trip that we are going to be going on right now, it is a road trip around Germany. And the reason why we're going to be traveling around Germany is because, you know, for one, like plane tickets and also hotel rooms and stuff like that are all super, super expensive at the moment because, you know, times are just tough right now. So that's all very expensive, and this is just like a good way to go on a vacation for not as much money as if you were like flying or whatever. So that's like one of the biggest reasons. But also we really want to bring our dog because Minnie, she is about to be 13. She's turning 13 next month, which is crazy to me. I cannot believe that. But we really want to bring her because she's kind of old and we don't really know where to like put her when we go on vacation anymore, really. So we really want to bring her. And so a few months ago we bought a dog stroller that we could bring with us when we go to Germany, just so we can like bring her with us outside when we walk around wherever we are, because again, she is quite old, so she gets tired fairly quickly and she cannot walk as much as she used to be able to do. She still is very like active and can walk quite a bit, but just not that much, and we really just like want to be conscious of how much she can do, and we really want to just, you know, cater to her needs. So we got her this stroller that we can bring with us on vacation, and we also just like bought it so we can bring her on long walks with us, because that's a thing we used to do a lot back in the day. We used to bring her on really, really long walks through like the woods and whatever, but we can't really do that anymore because she can't walk that far. But now that we have this stroller, we can bring her wherever we want, and she can go on as long walks as we want to, you know, bring her on, and she can just like tell us whenever she feels a bit too tired to walk. It's very like obvious. She like walks in a very specific way when she gets tired, and then we put her up in the stroller, and when she wants to go down and not be in the stroller anymore, she shows us that. So it's very cool, and she like, I don't know, she seems to be very happy with it, and we have tried to like get her used to it quite a bit over the past few months, just because like we mainly bought it for this trip because we really wanted to bring her with us and whatnot. So we really wanted to get her used to it, and she seems to be quite a big fan of it. She's not like super comfortable with it just yet, but she does like it a lot more now than when we just got it. And I feel like now when we are going to be putting her in it like every day for the next few weeks, she's going to be very fond of it. And it's just such a good solution because that way we can bring her wherever we want, and it's not a problem for her, and she can just like, you know, be in the stroller when she gets tired, and she can sleep, or she can, I don't know, sit up and look around if that's what she wants to do, and she can just do whatever she wants, and everything is just perfect that way. However, the only problem is that people stare so weirdly when they see that you've got a dog in a stroller. Like, people are just like, what on earth is going on right there? Like, that is so weird, and I totally get that because that's just not really a thing that you see every day, or at least it's not like where I live. I don't know if that's very common in other places of the world, but I never ever see people with dog strollers. So I totally get why people stare a lot, but it's always just so obvious that people are very, very judgmental, and they're just like, oh my god, these people are coddling their dog completely, like that is so stupid, you know. But then when we like talk to the people, and if they like ask questions and whatnot, and we explain to them that it's because she's old and she can't really walk that far anymore, they all understand it, and they all seem to think that it's very like reasonable to get one of those. But people are just so judgmental at first when we have not explained it to them yet, and then when we have explained it, they fully understand it and they think it's like a good idea. But people just look very, very weirdly at us, and it's just kind of like stupid in that way, which makes me kind of sad because she's just like a dog on a little walk, and she's in a stroller like a baby. Okay, it's not that weird, it's just a dog, okay? But I'm really, really glad that we got this stroller. So if you also have an elderly dog that can't really walk that far anymore, and you have been like looking for a solution to also like bring them on longer walks and whatever, please do get them a little stroller, because I am pretty sure that they are gonna love it, and it's just like such a good item and it's so perfect. The only thing is, like, sometimes when Minnie is walking by herself, it's kind of like annoying to have to like push that thing around, but for the most part it's just like a really good solution. And I feel like when we go on this vacation, we're obviously like gonna be, you know, going places, and we're probably gonna be like buying some water here and there and just maybe shopping in different places. So for that reason, it's also very like convenient to have something that we can carry our bags around in, so we don't have to like carry them on ourselves. We can just put them in the stroller. That's very convenient and nice. So yeah, I fully recommend getting a dog stroller if you also have that problem, or if you also are in the boat where you have an elderly dog that can't really do the same things that they used to be able to do, or if your dog is like injured or something. It's a really, really good solution, and I love it so much. The only downside is that people are just a little bit very judgmental at times, but you know what, it does not matter what other people think. And also, once again, like when you explain it to them, they are all like, oh my god, that makes so much sense, and that, yeah, you know, it's all good and whatever. But a few months ago, I was walking in these woods, like sort of close to where I live, and then I saw these people that I used to know, like the parents of some friends that I used to have back in the day, like probably, I don't know, 8+ years ago, so a long time ago, and I have not seen them really since then. But I saw them that day from pretty far away at first, and they saw that I was like walking around with this stroller, and I had Minnie down on the ground. She was walking by herself, and they like saw me, and I could like fully see that they were just like whispering about me and like saying, oh my god, Helena had a baby, like what the hell is that, you know, because like I'm 20, so that's a pretty early age to have a baby, and like I was walking alone with it, and I fully just could feel that these people were judging me so badly. And then they got closer to me and they just said hi, whatever, just like very, I don't know, they seemed very judgmental at that point. But I think they saw when they got closer that the stroller was empty, and it also says like pet something on it, so it's pretty obvious that it's for a pet, but you can't see that from far away, and then it just looks like a kid stroller. But yeah, these people were just so extremely judgmental, and they were like, oh my goodness, Helena had a baby already and she's all by herself, like that's so weird, you know, and like mind your goddamn business, you idiots. And I feel like these people, they just want to like see others fail. It's like that kind of family. Like the mother, she always used to brag so much about her kids and was like, oh my god, my kids are so much better than your guys' kids, you know, to the other parents. And I feel like she just really wanted to see that I had like, you know, quote unquote failed at life and gotten pregnant and had a baby at 20 years old. So yeah, anyway. That was just annoying. That really, really bothered me, but it's fine, I guess. But I'm just so extremely excited to bring Minnie on vacation. She's never ever been outside of the country. Well, she has, and she's been to Sweden, but only because we've like driven through the country to get to like another part of Denmark, and so we've like had to do that. But she hasn't really like spent time fully in another country. She's only like crossed the borders. But now she's gonna be in Germany for a few weeks, and it's so fun. I know she does not care at all, and it does not make a difference to her if she's been in other countries or not, but it matters a lot to me, and I'm just so excited that I can bring my dog with me on vacation. And I just hope she's gonna be like okay with it. We are gonna be staying like quite a lot of different places, so I hope that it's not gonna be like too much for her to be relocating that many times, but she is like very good at adjusting to new things, so I don't think it's gonna be too much for her. But I really hope it's not. But yeah, anyway, I will let you all know how it went when I get back home again, and I'll make sure to post a lot of pictures of Minnie on my Instagram story of when she's in the stroller, because she looks absolutely adorable, so I want you all to see that. But also, we keep joking about how she's like our hairy baby when she's in it, because she looks like a baby, like a human child from far away. But then when people see her and see that she's a dog and whatever, they're like, oh my god, it's a dog, not a baby. But it's just really funny. And also, like, back to that woman and the family, you know, the people that I knew were whispering about me. I think that incident might have happened when I was like 19, so can you even imagine how happy they would have been if I actually had a baby and I had become a teen mom? That is scandalous. Oh my god, they would have had an absolute field day, the time of their lives, discussing how I had like failed at life and whatever. They would have loved it. But yeah, I did not give them that satisfaction, but I don't know, that was just kind of like annoying, and it really bothered me because it just really, really seemed like they wanted me to fail at life, and they really wanted to see me like do something really bad that would screw me up and whatever. I don't know, that bothered me a lot. Anyway, They're just like those kinds of people, and I feel like the locals, the people that live in my area, would have had the best time of their lives if I had actually gotten pregnant and had become a teen mom, or a mom at 20 even. I don't know, people are very judgmental around these parts of the world, I guess. I don't know. Oh man, I feel like my voice has gotten so sore and kind of like raspy over the span of this voiceover. I've been talking quite a lot today. I've done like this voiceover and also the voiceover for my other video, and I've been talking to humans actually. So yeah, I've been talking a lot. I'm not used to that. And that's kind of a lot for my voice, I feel like. So it's kind of a little bit raspy right now, but that's okay. Anyway though, if you're watching this video right as it comes out, you won't be able to download it on the gallery yet because, as I said, I am out of town and whatnot, but you will be able to download it around a week-ish from when I upload this video. So if you're watching it after that, it will be on there available for you to download. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a little thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already and you enjoy my content. I would really appreciate it, but you know, you do not have to. But besides all of that, I hope you're having an amazing day, and then I cannot wait to see you all in my next video that I will be posting in about a week. So bye everybody!